This is Mitch Bolo for Indigenous Insights. We're in the studio today with Miranda Mukka, breastfeeding peer counselor at KBIC System. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, thank you for having me.
All right, so first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself and about your work.
Yeah, so I am Miranda Mukka. I grew up here on the res here my whole life. I have two little boys, two little dogs, and yeah, I just love being here, loving being here with my family and close to the lake, of course. And then I've been in this position for about 2 years, and I love it as a breastfeeding peer counselor.
All right, tell us a little bit about your job description. What is it that you do?
So I work with pregnant moms and moms that are obviously breastfeeding, and also just in general, we also work with lots of different families. So we also do tribal home visiting and things like that. So I get to actually be in the homes and work with them, which I really enjoy.
Very good. How did you come to be in this position? And tell us what you like about your job.
So I guess it started when I first had my baby. He was a little bit of a difficult baby. And so when it came to my second one, I really became an advocate and I really wanted to learn more. And that's kind of how I got into this position. And it just so happened that they had a hiring position during COVID, and I took it, and that's how I landed it.
Very cool. And what do you like about your work?
I'm passionate about it. I just love it. I think it's healing for the generations to come, And so it's really nice to see how I help moms, and, it's rewarding.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And August is going to be a big month for you, right? That's coming up here soon.
Yeah, it's coming up. So August is Breastfeeding Awareness Month. That's when we do a lot of different programs. So we're going to have a mom social at the library this month. We're going to also have Yellow Shawl Project, which is also going to take place at the library. So if you are a supporter of breastfeeding, you could definitely come down and make a yellow shawl in support. August, we will also have an education table downstairs and things like that. So yeah, come check it out.
Very cool. And it's about a month and a half away, but with all the different events, we want to start promoting those so people can plan. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
What else is coming up for you this summer?
So we're also going to have powwow, obviously. Yeah. And I'm going to have a little breastfeeding tent down there. So moms that are breastfeeding and they might want a little privacy, there's going to be a room down there. Now there's also going to be a place to change your babies down there too.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Has that been down there before?
No, this is going to be the first year that I'm going to have it.
That's very cool. I know there's going to be a lot of grateful mothers for that.
Yeah, for sure.
And what else are you gonna have? You're gonna have information down there and whatnot too as well?
Oh yeah, I'll have pamphlets and holders and things like that, and yeah, it'll be good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then for mothers and future mothers looking to learn more, how do they go about getting a hold of you?
So everyone has Facebook for the most part, so that's one way you can get a hold of me. KBIC Breastfeeding Support Group. We have a Facebook page. You can reach out to me on there. You can also reach out to my contact on my work cell. I'm pretty open, so yeah. Do you want me to throw that number in there?
You can throw a number. Go ahead.
Yeah, 906-201-4168. That's my phone if you have any questions.
Very good. And this one's a little bit of a curveball, but I've seen so many infographics out there about the benefits of breastfeeding. Can you tell us a little bit about the benefits of breastfeeding? What makes it so perfect?
Yeah, so breastfeeding, it's obviously the perfect food for baby. It's our human milk, and we're just designed to do it, and it's the way nature intended. It's really healing because, of course, due to colonialism and due to the boarding schools and things like that, that was really a far reach for us. And so it's come a far way. And it's really great to see our rates was the highest last year for the state of Michigan. Very
good. I remember reading a stat or statistic or a fact or whatever you want to call it that human breast milk is the only thing that humans can live on totally. If we went to space, you could live just on breast milk. Is that true?
Yeah.
That is true.
That is true.
So now here's another question from somebody who just doesn't know. What is the difference between formula and breast milk? I mean, some mothers have to use the formula because of situations, but what is the difference between those two?
So the difference is because the breast milk is just easier to digest. It just goes, obviously, they're able to take what nutrients they can, and then they, take what out they don't need. And formula is a little bit different because it's going to create basically a little bit of, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to digest and break down, and they don't get as much nutrients out of it, and it's coming from an animal milk, which is really just another form of wet nursing. If you think about it, yeah.
So formula, I mean, I'm sure there's more than one source, but where does it typically come from? Cow milk?
Cow milk, yep. Okay. Yeah, usually, unless there's an allergy or something like that. So really when you think about it, and a lot of it too, there's now donating moms that are milk, so that's great too.
Is there programs mothers can sign up for to get that kind of program?
Yes, there is. There's lots of Facebook pages and stuff like that that you can check out if you are interested.
Very cool. Thank you very much for the information. Thank you for stopping down.
Yeah, thank you for having me.